Hi friends. I'm not in my usual setting, obviously. Also, the sun is like directly on me right now, but I am enjoying it. Here's my beverage. I have a matcha milk cap with boba. Really good. I just wanted to talk about the title of this video, that your frustrations are telling you something and it's not what you think. So I have a story for you about a time recently that I got very frustrated, and it led me to kind of this breakthrough about what my frustrations actually were about and what they were telling me and how I could take some responsibility for them. Yeah. My living situation is I live in a house with other people, and I have the basement is like pretty much my domain, but it is a shared space, and there are animals. There are dogs upstairs that aren't mine, but I hear them a lot and they're very loud. They bark a lot, and you know, just neighbors, hearing people that you live with. I'm someone who is really sensitive to sounds. So yeah, it can be a struggle when I don't have the house to myself and I just hear living noises. I hear dogs barking. It gets me frustrated. The other day I wanted to film a YouTube video. I wanted to film the last one I uploaded about my confidence tips to improve your self-concept. And I had the day off from work. I was planning to wake up and like get ready and like film that, and I was just taking my sweet time. I wasn't acting excited about it, which I am excited about filming that. I should, act on that. But instead, I was just kind of being lazy around, like not prioritizing this thing that I'm excited about, this thing I'm passionate about. I'm really trying to get better at not scrolling my phone mindlessly all the time and using my phone like as a tool, something that can improve my life and not like this crutch, this thing that I just resort to. Anyways, I had just basically spent the whole morning and like afternoon just scrolling on my phone, and not like the good kind of scrolling, not like inspirational scrolling, just garbage. And I had planned to film like in the morning because I had the house to myself. It was my day off. Other people were at work. The dogs were quiet. Everything was good. I had the perfect opportunity. And, as I was, really slow getting into it. And then finally I set up my phone. I'm like getting ready to record, and someone comes home from work. Someone comes home upstairs, and I hear like the garage open. I hear the dogs go crazy. Oh my God, because like they're like one of their favorite people just came home. And so I was like, great, now I can't record because there's all this background noise. I can't talk when there's all this stuff going on in the background. And I was getting very frustrated. I was like, ugh, how dare the person I'm living with come home from work at this time? How dare they? And how dare they get the dogs excited? How dare those dogs bark and be excited that their person just came home? Ugh, I'm so frustrated with these people I live with and these animals. Ugh. And then I just kind of sat in that for a while. I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait for this to pass because I can't film when everything's loud. I'll wait for it to calm down a little bit. Sitting in that frustration. I was like, what is this telling me? What can I learn from this? Do I learn that I don't like dogs? Maybe. Do I learn that I would rather, live alone? Maybe. But what is it truly telling me? I sat there, I was like, Vanessa, take some responsibility. You had the whole morning to yourself to film, and you didn't. I realized, I was like, I think I'm getting frustrated with myself because I had this plan for myself that I was going to wake up and film like kind of first thing in the morning, and I just kept scrolling on my phone. That's why I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated because I like abandoned myself. I didn't fulfill what I promised to myself. I had the perfect opportunity to film. I had the house to myself, and I let it slip away. And now I'm frustrated because I didn't take that opportunity, and now I have to wait for, things to quiet down and for the next opportunity to come. I realized I was more frustrated with myself for not, honoring my desires, not honoring what I knew I wanted to do, what I should do in that moment. that's the most frustrating part. It wasn't the noise. Yes, that's really frustrating. I don't like noise, but more so it was, dang, I put it off this long, and that's why there's noise now. And I could have had the video filmed by now and been like editing it while that noise is going on, and that's like better, that's more okay. Yeah. It can be uncomfortable to like look in the mirror a little bit and think like, oh, I'm frustrated with myself right now. It's an uncomfortable thing, and it's, yeah, to like have to take some responsibility there. But that's kind of what, I don't know, the message I had today. And again, this like is another thing I can kind of touch on, is like perfectionism. So I had this kind of thought, this little revelation about my frustrations and how they're more with myself than the outside world. And I was journaling about it, and that's how I came to these conclusions. I was like, ooh, that was a really good journal entry. Like, we should make a video about that. I should make a video about it. And again, it turned into me putting it off, and me, saying, oh, I'll film it like when I have like a cute makeup look. I'll film it when I have absolutely nothing else to do that day. Even today, like, I thought about filming in nature, and I had to like traipse through like mud to get to this location. I dirty up my pants. My shoes are like nasty. I was like, no, I'm just gonna turn around. I'm not gonna traipse through the mud. Like, who cares if I have this location? It's like, girl, you want the location. You want it, go get it. So we're here, we're in the mud. Like, it just snowed like the other week or two ago, and now it's like gorgeous out, so everything's melty and slushy and muddy, and yeah. But again, I was like about to talk myself out of it again. I was about to be like, no, film it another time. Now's not the right time. It's like, girl, the right time is when you like have the idea. You don't need to like perfect it completely. Like, I don't know. So I just kind of want you to maybe sit and think with yourself, like next time you're feeling frustrated, sit with it, think, like, is this thing actually the source of my frustration, or can you dig a little deeper? Is there something more underlying? Like, are you frustrated with how your friend is treating you, or could you be more frustrated that you're allowing this type of behavior to consistently be in your life? Are your coworkers and your boss like really frustrating you? Or are you frustrated that you picked a job and a career that you're not passionate about, and you're allowing yourself to stay in that environment? Now I'm starting to kind of catch myself before it happens. Like, the other day, my mom was babysitting like my nephews, and she asked if I wanted to come stop by and hang out with them. I had just gotten off of work, and I was exhausted, and it was gorgeous out. I knew deep in my heart, like, I really want to go enjoy the nature right now. I really know that if I go and hang out with my nephews, God bless them, love them, but I know like they would really frustrate me. I love kids, but I don't want any of my own. And sometimes, after I've had a long day, I just knew that I would feel frustrated if I went there and was hanging out with them, and maybe they were really loud and I had like a sensory moment. That would be really frustrating for me. So I stopped myself. I was like, I could like make my mom happy, maybe make my nephews happy and go hang out with them, or I could honor myself and save myself the frustration of not honoring myself and go enjoy the weather like I really wanted to. And I did, and it was awesome. I almost didn't want to film out here either, because I was like, what if someone walks by? First of all, there's like no one out here. It's really muddy and gross. No one's walked by. Even if they did, okay, I say hi, I pause, and I can continue. Like, I don't know, I'm just like, I really hype things up in my head sometimes. But also sometimes the surface level frustration is very valid, okay? I don't want to like dismiss that, because like, yeah, when I hear dogs barking and I'm frustrated with that, it's like, yeah, that like, I'm not a dog person, so like, and that's okay. I am a little frustrated with my current living situation. However, that is good information to me. That's telling me what I want and what I don't want. And hopefully it can like motivate me to find a situation that more aligns with me. If you're frustrated with your job, like, make steps to change it. If you're frustrated with your relationship, communicate that, or break it off and find something that doesn't frustrate you. Yeah, I don't want to like dismiss the surface level frustration, because that is very good information as well. I just want to encourage you to dig a little deeper and maybe think, what am I responsible for in regards to these frustrations? What steps can I take? I think that's all I have. The sun is just so sun right now, but I'm loving it, honestly. I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit, journal, something like that. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you very much. Oh, I'm really bad at goodbyes. Okay, bye.